So I recently started saying this ancient Hawaiian prayer called Ho Oponopono, and it has really shifted and changed things in my world, and I want to tell you about it. So I learned about this prayer online, and the doctor who kind of popularized it is Dr. Hugh Lin. And apparently he was a therapist in a hospital for mentally ill criminals in Hawaii. And he was hired after them having a lot of failure with trying to rehabilitate or help the patients in this hospital. And he went in, and instead of seeing patients, he took their files and he just prayed this prayer over every file. As he went through each file and read through them, and everything that would arise emotionally, he would pray this prayer. And it's 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And the idea is that it goes with the law of attraction, and it is that we are responsible for 100% responsible for everything that comes in to our life. We attract it. There's something in us, in our DNA, in our energy field, that is drawing it in and attracting it, no matter what it is. So it's taking that responsibility, and just not with guilt or shame, but just responsibility, just taking accountability and responsibility, and just saying that prayer to our higher self, to God, and asking for it to be deleted, absolved out of our energetic field. And so I found a meditation, a 12-minute meditation, which I'll link in the comments below. And in this meditation, the Ho Oponopono prayer is said 108 times, and I have been doing it every morning. I put earphones on and I just pray it along with the meditation. I say it as they say it, and I just, whatever comes up in my mind, I just say the prayer and I let it come and I let it leave. Kind of like when you meditate, your thought comes, you observe it, and then, but you don't engage it. You don't start putting a storyline to it or start thinking on it. You just let it come and be what it is. And then I just say the prayer over it. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And just so many things have come up. Like in the beginning, it was just like, oh my gosh, everything, things from my childhood, issues that I had thought were cleared out with people, just everything that came up, every sour thing I felt toward anybody, every thing that happened to me as a child, all these things would just rise. And instead of putting a story to them or trying to figure them out or think about them, I just said the prayer, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I do this meditation every morning and let whatever comes up and clear. And oh my gosh, I just feel so like back down to that 0 point. So what I mean by that is, if you put your emotions on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being I feel really good and relaxed, and 10 being I feel horrible, angry, and frustrated, and I'm going to explode any minute. When you are in a conversation with somebody or having an argument or a disagreement and you get up to a 5, you need to stop right there, because literally your brain, it chemically changes and you cannot reason. You're not in a place where you can reason. And so you need to withdraw from that conversation, walk away and say, I can't reason right now, or whatever you want to say, I got to come back to this. You come back to it, but you wait until your emotions are back down here again, whenever you think about it or it comes up. And so it's brought me down, especially with everything going on in our world right now, it's brought me back down to that 0 point so that I can think clear again because literally our whole society is in a place of fight or flight with everything going on. And most of us are beyond a 5. And if we're beyond a 5, we can't even think about solutions and reason things out. We're just in fight or flight mode. We're either fleeing and withdrawing from society, withdrawing from everything, or we are fighting. We are a warlike mentality, and we're going to win, and this is wrong, and blah, 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 and all this war going on. So to get out of that fight or flight mode, which is above 5, and to get back down to 0 point where you can actually think of real solutions and get your life to feeling good again and start drawing in. The main thing is drawing in the energies, allowing the creative aspect of you to find those solutions, that higher aspect of you, the God of the universe itself, to find the most creative, easiest solutions to any issue or problem that would arise. Getting down to that 0 point is where you need to be, and the Ho Oponopono prayer will put you on a fast track to that. It's just amazing. So if you're being really highly triggered right now, if you're in a situation where you are at home, stuck at home, and you're with people that you trigger each other, you're just having a hard time, this Ho Oponopono prayer could be life-saving for you, because you don't have to just leave it at that meditation. What I've been doing is throughout the day, when things arise, any kind of emotion, any kind of frustration or anger, whatever that arises, I immediately say that prayer inside of my heart. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And it's essentially saying, whatever energy that is inside of me that is drawing this into my experience, causing me to feel this. Even if it's somebody else that is upset, and because they're upset, it's upsetting me, it's still something that's in my experience. So I say that prayer. It's saying, please absolve it. Even if I don't know how or why I'm drawing it, I don't need to even go into that story. That's irrelevant. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you're putting out these beautiful vibrations in saying those words that are just like ripple effect, and are going to affect every aspect of your life. So there's times during the day too that I just feel really good and really happy, and I'll just say, thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Like, just sing gratitude out and love out to that, like, for this experience. Thank you, I love you. This is what I want to draw in. This is where I want my energy and my vibes to be. So again, I'm going to leave a link for the meditation, and you can always Google the Ho Oponopono prayer and find out so much more about it. Thank you for listening to this entire video, and you can support me now if you enjoyed it by giving me a thumbs up, by leaving a comment. I would love to know if you've tried the Ho Oponopono prayer, if you're familiar with it, or if you want to try it. And if you know anybody else that might benefit from it, share the video with somebody else, because wow, what a ripple effect we could have if we got this out to millions of people, and millions of people started taking responsibility and coming to a place, instead of being in fight or flight and war mode, just let's clear out the energy so we can just reason and find solutions that are a win-win for everybody, and quit the us and them mentality. Don't forget to subscribe.